Hey guys, Keely Reason here, owner of Love with Adventure, where I talk about the marriage relationship, intimacy in marriage, and how you can go deeper with your spouse. And today I'm just addressing some comments that I have gotten on one of my videos about what to do with the semen from your husband if you're giving him a hand job. So I've had a lot of people asking the question like, why give a hand job and not oral sex? I can give myself a hand job. Why would I even want that? And so today I wanted to give some reasons why in a married relationship you might want to give your husband a hand job, or as a husband give your wife manual stimulation. Okay, so here's some of the reasons. One, maybe you do not enjoy oral sex, giving or receiving. So a great way to stimulate your spouse could be through a hand job or manual stimulation. That would be a good reason to try that. It would bring variety to the bedroom. If you're okay with oral sex, but there are some other times when you might not be able to give it. For example, if you have cold sores, don't recommend giving your spouse oral sex. Just avoid it. If you have other sores in your mouth, definitely a good time for you to avoid doing that. These might be some limitations that you have. Maybe you're really stuffed up. So there are some physical times when you're not going to want to give oral sex, even if that is something you enjoy doing. And introducing hand jobs or manual stimulation might be a great way to do more foreplay or spice things up. But you can't always give oral sex because sometimes there is some physical reason why you might not be able to. Another reason would be to just have some new visuals, do something to spice up the bedroom. If you get into a rut where you're doing the same exact thing every single time, always this foreplay move, always this position, always this order, right? We do this and then this and this and this and this. Sometimes that can be very rote and feel a little bit monotonous, maybe even, I hate to say it, boring. Not that sex is boring, but a good way to keep things fresh and try new things would be to add additional things to your sexual menu. And hand jobs can be one of those things. So even if you're someone who loves oral sex or loves to use a toy or enjoys whatever else in the way of stimulation outside of a sex position, penis and vagina sex, these are some ways to increase those things that you do. And bringing in different experiences. As far as hand jobs go, they don't have to be a certain way. Maybe you can get into a different position than you would normally get in, use different types of lubes, different types of textures. I mean, there's plenty of ways to use this as a exciting thing that you do in the bedroom. So these are some of the reasons why you might want to give a hand job versus oral sex on occasion. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And if you have any questions, definitely email me or fill out my anonymous questions form. I'll link that in the video description below. And I'll link the other video that I had mentioned about what to do with semen if you're giving your husband a hand job. Thanks guys for joining me. I'll chat with you later.